next day because she's partying too much because she finally got rid of the old geezer. So she parties too hard, she dies. Why are you laughing, woman? You're scaring me now. So we party too hardy. She dies, how much does she have? How much can she die with? How much excess does she have? So how much does she write a check to Uncle Sam for? Oh, that's a great plan. Let's just beneficiary designate everything to everybody. You see where we're going? You see how many things are fraught in the midst of all this stuff that we do so simply? So again, it's okay. We're going to show you how to bring it all together here. So that's the tax man. Let's talk lawsuits. 2007 was the last statistic. We have 300 million people in America. How many lawsuit or court proceedings were there in America in the year 2007? 103 million court proceedings in the U.S. in the year 2007 alone. But I know nobody sues anybody, so it must have been for other reasons. So the question is your asset safe from lawsuits? Well, not only do you have the risk during life from your own business or your personal risk or home or property, but it really threatens you during your life and your beneficiaries after your death. So when we look at that, that becomes a major predator. Continuing on, we have predators called family members. Now, when we look at this, do you think anybody really intends to be a predator? You think your kids want to be a predator? Again, if I died in that car accident and my wife was in a nursing home, you think she really intended to have all my money be lost to the nursing home? No, but this is what I'm saying. The predators are right there and you may have no control. So what we want to do is we want to start examining, what if we have a blended family? So that happens today, right? We get people married a second time. They each have kids from a previous marriage, right? Those of us who have been married a while know it's pretty tough to stay together. A lot of things. Now we start adding these other factors, stuff happens. But now who gets the stuff when I die? Do my kids get it or do her kids get it? Now again, I don't know, my wife and I have the same kids, but the question is, at least I hope, but the question becomes, that becomes some new issues, right, in today. But we can plan for all that. Now how about remarriage? Have you ever heard the story about Fred and Wilma? Fred and Wilma were sitting on the front porch. They were in their late 60s, early 70s, enjoying retirement, rocking, overlooking the land. It was a sunny day, and Fred says to Wilma, "Wilma, honey, can I ask you a question?" Wilma says, "Sure, Fred, what? If I died, would you remarry?" Wilma says, "Fred, that's a silly question. Why would you ask that?" "Oh, honey, I just want you to know I don't mind, you could remarry." But Wilma, honey, yes, Fred, would you let him drive my truck?" She says, "Fred, I haven't thought about it, but what, is something wrong? You're not..." "Honey, no, it's just nobody ever talks about this. It's okay, he can drive my truck. But honey, the real question, would you let him live in the house?" "Fred, you're really upsetting me. Is there something wrong? You're ruining this day. I'm going inside." No, Wilma, honey, please don't go inside. He can live in the house. I don't care. That's why I'm having the conversation. I don't want you to worry. But Wilma, there is one thing." "Yes, Fred." "Would you let him use my golf clubs?" "Absolutely not." And Fred goes, "So wait a minute. You gave me such a hard time on everything else. Why was that so easy?" She said, "Well, it's easy because he's left-handed." Right? So what's my point other than the one at the top of my head? Stuff happens. And it's okay. We don't begrudge if you want to remarry. The truth is, sorry guys, you don't last very long.